Hey guys, it's Mo and I'm back with another video for you lot today. Today I'm going to be showing you the cheap Lewandowski in my opinion. You've probably packed this player a few times. As I said, he only goes for 450 coins. This is the squad that I'm going to be running him in. And maybe you can guess if you know FIFA very well, maybe you can't. But in a few minutes we will get to who it is. Now with this player, I'm obviously Iranian, so that's how I found him and I used him. And when I used him, I was like, wow, I've used players like Lewandowski and everyone else, and he is to the exact same quality as them. See, I bought him for 50 games, 24 goals. This was before I made this video, so before I went into any games. After the games, I think he got around about another 6 goals. So you can add to that tally of 51 goals, 30 games. But as you see, he's 5'10", which gives him that aerial. He's 81 pace, 74 shooting, 62 physical, 63 dribbling. I don't look at all them stats because, as I think you already know, stats don't really mean that much of a big thing. It's more the in-game and how the player plays. That's what's overpowered this code. Like Renato Sanchez hasn't got the best kind of stats, but in-game he is one of the best players. Now, with that being done, we'll go into the footage. This was the first game, and as you can see, we're already in the 74th minute. Not much happened in this game. It was a pretty compact game. He had a good midfield. He was closing it. Unfortunately, I didn't get to get a picture of his squad. It went too quick, but for the next opponent, you will see that I did. I have Osman coming in here, and you can see he's dribbling and how he holds up the ball, and I hit the crossbar. That was very unlucky. I hit this guy crossbar. I missed a few one-on-ones with different kind of players. I wasn't obviously trying to expose Osman too much, but see, this kind of moments like the 85th minute, I need a big player to step up. If I have a good team, I have an 88 rated player, that player steps up. If my main team, my Griezmann steps up at this kind of moment, I need a player to step up. And this Osman card does, he steps up. Look at that fake shot, bang, top corner. You're not going to save that. It doesn't matter if you're Neuer, it doesn't matter if you're De Gea, you're not going to stop that. Begovic, Courtois, no one will stop that kind of shot. As you see on the replay, that is just unstoppable. And for a 450 coin player to do that against Casillas, I believe, which is in goal for this guy, that is unbelievable. In the 87th minute, he's been running around all game. And I don't know why people do this. I just added this to the video to show you. I mean, I already had a red card in this game. This guy got a red card in the 93rd minute and you rage quit. Like, why would you do that? It's like, well, wait 10 more seconds, you get your coins, and there's not a DNF modifier going down for you. But other than that, I ran him in this squad. I have my own squad which I'm running him. This was actually a new squad that I tried out with him. It was a very good squad. In fact, I'd actually recommend this squad if you haven't got the most amount of coins in this game. That right wing Yahon Bash as well. He plays for AZ Alkmaar or Ner the Everdies. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure, but it's the Dutch league. You see here, he's got like most of his passing, most of his shots, most of his triples, even tackles. He's put them all in, and he's got high levels. He's got the highest rating of my whole team. He comes out, gets me the win. This is the second opponent that I come up against. He's got Mustafi, Howardies, and Farman that I have to break down with this defense and with this Osman. I mean, with this attack. And Howardies, I love, I play with. Farman, I love, I play with. Mustafi, I love, I play with. In my opinion, these are top 10 either keepers or centre backs in the whole game. So that shows my view upon it, and you can just wait and see to the end of this game what the outcome of it is. Until halftime, nothing really happens, and this is why it's showing at halftime. But as I go back to my point of Alireza Yahamash, I played him in this squad with Osman. To get Osman on 10 chem, obviously you don't need it. You can go a whole Russian league side. They've got very good players. Straight from kickoff, he runs it past 3 or 4 players, gives it to Osman, and he bangs it in from that kind of distance, not that far away from Farman. Bangs it into the top left corner. I mean, that's a top quality finish. That's what top strikers do in this game for you. The Remis, the Batshuayis that you're buying for. Remy was 8k last time I checked. Or even the Lewandowskis that are 230k. My Griezmann misses from them kind of opportunities. And for a 450 coin player to score from there, I was really pleased with him, and I was really happy. And for his price as well, I mean, that is just unbelievable. Other than that, he is good with finishing. He's 5'10" in the game. In real life, he's actually 6'1". So you know, FIFA got their metrics wrong there. But in game, I didn't score any aerial header goals with him in this footage, but I have when I played with him before, and I haven't been recording. You can cross it down, and he will eventually get his head on it. It's not 10 times out of 10, but he eventually will get his head on it. Look at that. He gets past his defender with 81 pace apparently, but obviously if you have the attribute cards, and I didn't, I played on basic right now. He gets past the defender and slots it into the bottom left corner, past Farman. You know, there's not much more that the keeper can do about that because of his positioning right there. He was waiting for that ball to come through. The runs that this player makes is absolutely unbelievable. I think his attacking positions is very high in this game, as taken out from real life, because his attacking positions in real life is very high. He's basically a goal poacher, so he is your cheap Lewandowski. I know the leagues are a bit different, but honestly the Russian league is one of the best leagues, cheap leagues I would say. Now this chance, I messed that up. I admit I messed that up. It wasn't his fault. I was initially gonna go top right, and then last minute I thought, nah, I want it to have a very nice goal, so let me just bang it in the other way, and it was too late and Farman got it. But that was definitely my fault. If you just finessed it, it would have gone in, but I tried being too clever and it didn't work for me. But we go, it's the 88th minute I believe, or something like that. I can't really see that well on my screen, but you know, we've already killed this game. It's 3-0. This guy's given up, and then Osman just does this. Wow. I mean, you can't stop that. One fake shot, brings it in, brings it out, top left corner. Just like previous goals that you've seen, a cross goal, he's very good. His finishing is very good. If you add attribute card to this, just imagine what it can turn out to be. And this guy didn't last long either. Again, in the 94th minute, he rage quit. As soon as right now, he's going to rage quit. Why would you do that? How would you wait 94 minutes of the game to rage quit? And you saw his stamina there. It was on nothing, and he still produced that kind of goal. Got a 9.6 rating for me. Got 4 goals for me. Made me win the game. Made me win both my games. And for this price of a player, I mean, he's just amazing. And there's a little footage coming up that I scored in the first week of FIFA, so I wasn't that good. It was at like 96 minute. You see in a second, I think it's coming up. And this goal, I've played it twice in this footage because I still can't believe it. Since then I've played with Suarez's, I've played with Neymar's, I've played with every good attacker that you can think about in this game, and I haven't scored this much of a nice goal. Here it is. Look at this touch, and then a dink just to finish it off against my opponent in the 97th minute. And me and this opponent, we had a lot of rage going on. I didn't like him, he didn't like me. We kept pushing each other, stuff like that, and he just scored this kind of goal for me in the 100th minute. But anyway, that's all from me, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Next week we'll be back with another video like this. I think I'm going to be doing the cheap Kante next week, so stick around for that. Obviously, like and subscribe, share, don't forget. See you next week. Goodbye.
That girl is a real crowd, please. Small world, all her friends know of me. Young bull living like an old geese. Quick release the cash, watch it fall slowly.